So Jesus answered and said to them, have faith in God. For assuredly I say to you, whoever says to this mountain, be removed and be cast into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart, but believe that those things he says will be done, he will have whatever he says. Therefore I say to you, whatever things you ask when you pray, believe that you receive them, and you will have them. Now, the way that you can have dominion over the situations in your life is clearly explained here. Jesus says you need to have faith. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. Now, faith is not feeling. Faith is not what your sensory knowledge tells you. Faith is what you believe on God and His Word. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. He who comes to God must believe that He is and is a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him. So we see two things on faith. You believe in the nature of God, that God can and He will. And secondly, that God responds when we approach Him diligently. Now, when you can believe and you're putting your faith in God, whether it is a sickness that you are seeking for healing, if it is a financial debt, a trap that you've stuck into, and all your earnings and your income is just going into that, God can still do something mighty and powerful in your life if you can believe that God is your healer, that God is your restorer. And the scripture says, that's why we need to find out from the scripture the words that really declare the solution for our problem. For example, 1 Peter 2:24, by whose stripes we were healed. And then it also says that how Jesus became poor, that we through His poverty can be made rich. It is in 2 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 9. So here is the key. When you put your trust on that word, you are putting your trust on God, and God's going to do things in your life. And Jesus says that when there is a mountain in the path of your life, you can actually speak to that mountain. All you need to do is in faith. You need to speak to that mountain to be removed and be cast into the sea. And the speaking needs to go with believing. And the believing is to be coupled with speaking, because without faith, it is not just speaking, but we speak it with faith. We declare it with faith. Genesis chapter 1, when the world was formless, it was void, and there was darkness in the deep. God spoke, Genesis chapter 1, verse 3, let there be light, and there was light. That was the word of faith.